Hey, all right. Live in 3 minutes. Should be live now. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Squirrel Lord speaking. And tonight I'm joined with Arcanasmight.
Hello?
Hello. Oh, it says live in 3 minutes. All right,
Oh,
well.
11:03 minutes.
All right, well, cool beans. I'm going to have to go exploring with the doggos.
Just come over to the mountain. See the progress I've made.
Sure thing. I cannot afford to bring the doggos, though, through the nether.
Yeah, the doggos will crash the game,
All
as
right.
we've learned before.
Looks like we're live now and
Hold
it
up.
kicked in.
I will be right back, Squirrel.
No sweat. Oh, where did he take all those furnaces? I need to put more glass out. Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at the progress of Arcanamite. See what he's got so far going. Let's see, I've got food, check. Some sword, check.
And I'm back.
Hey, back. Nice to meet you. You're like, no, that was bad. That's
That
like
was almost
a full
my
cringe.
dad. That was almost my dad-worthy pun.
Oh, you mean the weaponized dad jokes, like
Yeah.
that are like a war crime in of themselves.
Yes.
All right, we're now live on YouTube. Hey, folks, good evening. It's your host, Squirrel Lord. I'm joined by Arcanasmight. And let's
Hello
just
there.
take a quick look around the base and let's see what's going on. Okay, there's a cart. Check. Oh, wow. Okay, that's awesome. I just have to. Wee! Where does this go? Oh, wow. This is cool. This is cool.
Sounds like you're having a minecart roller coaster ride.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, look at that. Looks like that's where all the furnaces went. Okay.
Well, we do have plenty of stone to make more.
Yeah, we do, so no worries, right?
And if you need more, I've got a whole mountain worth.
Okay, well let's check it out. Whee! And there's my doggos. One last time, just for funsies. I know, I'm easily amused. Easily amused. Alright, and there it goes that way. Alright, so I've got my bow, got my sword, got my shield, I've got plenty of food. I take it you've got like all the equipment and stuff over there that we'll ever need?
Yeah, I mean, I can make it. I've got
You've
a
got the
crafting
stuff to
table.
make it all with. All right, I'm on my
I've got.
way.
I haven't made anything other than a single chest and a crafting table, but that's all I'm ever gonna need while taking down this
How many beds are
mountain.
over there?
There's currently 2.
All right,
Well,
sweet.
technically 1, because I'm carrying the other.
All right. Well, let's go check it out. So, a lot of people have been getting like overly excited about the whole Starfield game, and I kind of have mixed feelings about it. Positive and negative.
What is the Starfield game? Is that the Skyrim sci-fi one?
Yes, it was made
Okay.
by Bethesda.
Okay.
It's very much Skyrim in space. Like, if somebody says it's a space sim, I will say no, it's not. Because most of the space navigation you do from a menu, and it just auto travels for you. The space combat in that is rudimentary. But that's also coming from somebody who plays Star Citizen.
Now the real question is it anything like Elite Dangerous? Because that is one that I've played.
The space navigation and the space flight is a lot more simplistic than Elite Dangerous. A lot more simplistic.
Okay, so
But there's
Elite
one
Dangerous is
cool thing about it. Do you remember Kingdom Hearts and the gummy ship customization screen?
vaguely.
Well, they kind of
I've only
adopted
played
the
that
same.
game once.
They kind of adopted the same sort of system when you can purchase a ship, or you can literally build a ship from the ground up. You just need like the power core, the engines, the FTL drive, the landing gear, and then the habitation modules, the ramp to enter and exit the ship, and the cockpit. But then like everything else you add to it. And there's like a 3D screen where you assemble it together. You of course have to buy the modules or salvage them. And like different solar systems have different shipbuilding companies, with completely different style of parts, that sort of thing. So finding like all the individual parts you want for whatever crazy contraption you come up with takes time and research.
Of course.
There are 2 major things that shuts me off to Starfield. In the character creation screen, they added the choose your gender. Like, choose your biological sex, choose your gender. I'm like, are we really playing the gender game? Come on, guys. Like, it's just annoying to me. I mean, it's just the he, she, and the he, him, the they, them. But I'm just like, I really don't have patience for this, guys. Come on now. And right now, it's kind of having a lot of bugs and glitches. Kind of like what Cyberpunk went through when that was first released.
Well, it is Bethesda. Bethesda is known for its glitches.
Oh boy, is it ever. Definitely lives up to that legacy. But like, the concept of the game is exceptionally good. And the planet side where you can actually build your own base from the ground up as well. So you can build your own ship, build your own base. It does have like a skill leveling system, just like in Skyrim. Like there's 5 main categories with all the different sub-skills. And,
Did you see a gamer tag?
Yeah, you did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I'm quick at navigating and finding my way around. So, that's kind of a big turnoff to me. Hey, Red, good
Yeah,
to see ya.
So
So, it has the common Bethesda problems.
squirrel.
Yeah.
As you can see, the peaks.
You've got one of them
a good
down.
ways down. I'm a good ways down on this chunk here, and
Yeah, you've got one of them
working
down.
more.
Alright, I'm only equipped for combat, not for working, unfortunately. I ran here as quick as I could to look at the sites, if that makes sense.
If you want to work, inside the chest are sticks and, well, I have plenty of stacks of stones on me. And
I can just make some pickaxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has. He's just been... Yeah, Red, feel free to jump into the Discord if you want. You know me, I like to interact with my audience. So, Starfield, like, it looks good, but you can tell they released it before they got all the bugs out.
Well, I wonder if there are Tyranids in there.
Oh boy, that would be overkill.
Or Xenomorphs.
That would be a copyright infringement, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Okay, so sticks. I got sticks.
Yeah, inside the chest there's plenty of sticks. I've got plenty of stones here. So...
Jose Jalapeno, Honestique. Jeff Dunham, remember that?
All I know from him is,
Ahmed.
silence, I kill you.
Ahmed, the dead terrorist.
Yes.
That was a funny character.
That is all that I know of that one.
That's all good. His best characters was Peanut and Ahmed. Although the older I get, the more I identify with Walter, which is his grumpy old man character. Huh? Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. So
I mean, I'm probably going to be here for, in real life, probably at least 3 weeks.
oh, in this area?
Yeah,
Jeez.
at least.
That's nuts.
Hold on a second. Be right back.
Right, wee lad, huh? Okay.
And I have returned.
Ooh, you're a Protoss. Protoss unit.
I have returned.
Man, that's a good game. Both of them are good.
Oh,
Honestly, I cannot tell which of the two I like better. I like them both a lot.
right. Alright, let me just start. Do you want to leap a pathway up to the top there clear so you can work on that?
Please and thank you.
Alright, so I'll just join you with what you're doing. I will be your assistant, and I'll just chat.
I mean, it is a task that's going to take quite some time.
Yeah.
The fulfillment of such.
Hopefully it's going to be awesome.
I mean, right now I'm getting a ton of coal and iron, and on me I have 10 emeralds.
Hey, does sheep spawn up here?
Decently. I've seen chickens, sheep, and cows.
Let me know if you
More
spot a sheep. I need to pew pew them with an arrow so I can make a bed.
There's a bed
By the
right down
portal?
by the portal. You can take that one.
Okay.
I've got mine. I carry mine with me.
Yeah, so like I said, Starfield I have mixed feelings about. Like I said, there's that whole, I am the special snowflake politics. I just don't care for it. But that's only like one little detail on the character creation screen. I don't think the content of the actual game you play really goes into depth about that. But it was interesting because there's been a number of people who've been like reacting to that with vitriol, and I'm like, yeah, and also chill out, guys.
Hello, Red Stranger.
Yeah, he's here. He's chilling. Is he in the chat?
Yeah.
Ah, he
Yeah,
did
just
show up.
Join the voice channel. It announced it on my Xbox.
Oh, that's snazzy. I have like a little audio cue, but I really wasn't paying attention when it went off. If that makes sense.
Good.
So how have you
I was
been?
muted. Well, yeah,
Oh,
everything.
time for bed.
Going
Almost.
well.
About
So you probably heard me yammering on about Starfield.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I didn't hear everything, but I was mid conversation in. So.
Yeah, so you know that I'm not exactly part of the woke crowd. I'm more part of the based crowd and politically incorrect. And there's a character creation screen aspect that's been causing a lot of controversy with people because you can identify as a they them. You know the whole pronouns thing that a lot of people are going on about, and I personally think it's kind of idiotic. Yeah. So they're doing that, and I'm like,
Okay,
I just
haven't
don't.
really check out the Starfield game yet, but I just went on it. Like just screening it.
oh, Skelly burning Skelly.
But that you just told me from the whole gender stuff, yeah, it's kind of a little bit.
To me that's idiotic. I'm like, okay, if they bring that up only in the character creation screen, but none of the rest of the game has anything that has content related to it, why do it in the first place? That just to me seems idiotic and like wasteful.
Can agree on that.
I mean, even if like I was somebody that was totally about that life, it just seems dumb. And I know I'm no longer, part of the young and in crowd. I'm one of the cranky old people now by today's standards, if that makes sense.
Oh, you're just on the mark. People would call me that same way as well these days.
Yeah, well, how old are you, Red?
I mean, I'm 20 and still they would call me like old type of person or something like that. Because I don't go around with all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm in my 40s now, believe it or not. And just, I find stuff like that to be like, what's the point? You're just stroking a very vocal minority people ego, and it's really unhealthy because a lot of people in that group infiltrate industries and all sorts of stuff just to validate their own political beliefs, and I find that to be disgusting.
Yeah.
It's just like, why would you do that?
Oh, People are people. Sometimes they're not gonna be by their senses.
Yeah. Now, granted, I am old enough to remember the satanic scare of the early 1990s. I was alive and very aware of things going on back then. And you know how current day modern woke people are very in your face about everything, and if you don't believe the way they do, you're an evil person?
Yeah.
Well, Christians did that in the 1990s to also the same level of extreme.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I was, a fan of Magic the Gathering and D&D casually back then. I didn't really get into D&D hardcore until I was deployed back in 2005. But, I knew very well about Dungeons and Dragons and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a lot of crap from people for playing Magic the Gathering, even from family members and people I thought were my friends. I got a lot of crap for them for playing Magic. I can honestly say that I was a nerd before it was cool to be one. I really can say that.
Mm.
Yeah, so I'm not saying like I'm an OG ultra, nerd with the pocket protector. There are other people I know in my life that are that. And even then, some things they're kind of pretentious about, and I can call them out.
So, in that sense, you're a nerd, a geek, not a nerd.
Mm.
Yeah. And in some ways, I'm a borderline weeb because I love anime and certain manga. But I don't have a waifu because I think that's idiotic. I do appreciate beautiful artwork, and anime does draw women beautifully. But,
Squirrel?
it's
Never mind, you have
it's not going to, make me want to buy a waifu and have a display. I could really care less about that stuff. I really could.
Yeah.
I know some of my fellow anime fans would think that's blasphemy, but I don't need their validation.
Oh no, trust me, I don't feel like it's blasphemy myself.
I mean,
Really...
I like what I like as far as anime goes. I don't like all anime. I think some of it's absolute trash. But there are certain series and things that I absolutely love and adore.
I just started down the rabbit hole of One Piece.
One Piece?
Oh no.
Oh my gosh! Oh, that's a rabbit hole. Oh,
Yep.
that they're like up to 1,300 something episodes.
At least 15 seasons available on Netflix.
They're like the freaking
like 4
Simpsons of anime. They're like the Simpsons of anime. Unless you started watching it 30 years ago, catching up is going to be one hell of a task.
True.
You're going to lose sleep. Hey, Arcana, is what I'm doing okay? Is this cool?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just going layer by layer. As long as there's steps up to the next peak.
I do need to cut down a couple more trees and then make some more boxes so you have immediate storage up here. I also, as you can see, have...
I need storage. I've got a safe path right down to my portal.
Well, you see what I've got set up here, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
I just thought it would be helpful. Is it unnecessary or fine or what?
It's fine, but it's unnecessary, if you know what I mean. I'm working minimalist mindset.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing what is absolutely the minimum necessary.
I was gonna bring a bed because you were already talking about beds and I had a ton of them.
Yeah. Now, you moved the NPCs, right, Red? You also moved all the furnaces I had outside the house.
Okay, so
at home base.
Here's a funny story. I really forgot to place them back because it was really late or actually early in the morning. Because I was transporting them all the way back to the area. So I actually forgot to place back the furnaces and all the majiggies. Do that right now that I'm actually still here. Did you check out the area? The NPC's
Yeah.
home?
I rode the little Minecraft cart, and I had my ADD brain kick in, and I was just going back and forward.
Oh,
You know how that goes.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, my ADD kicked in. You understand how that goes.
I mean,
Hey, Phantom,
hey,
good to see you, dude. Yeah, no, One Piece, that is such a huge rabbit hole. You know, they have made a live action of that, and it actually looks
and
decent.
That's actually what inspired
It actually looks decent.
The funny thing is, finding out about the live action
Got you interested in the
inspired me to
original.
go dive into the
Original. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, just...
So it's
I
just
mean,
like
they did it very well, to be honest.
Oh, I mean, they've got that, like, the characters' personas down really well. Because Luffy is just a goofball. But, you know, an incredibly talented
of
martial
course.
artist.
Luffy D. Monkey.
You know, that's part of the whole Chinese myth. Is the monkey god is like a constant pain in the butt to, like, all the other Chinese gods. It's a really funny myth. He actually...
You know why Luffy is such a goofball? Why he's actually
picture
not
him
much
as
of
the
a
sun
martial
god.
artist.
What?
So in the show, there's something called devil fruit. If you eat one, you're given superpowers, but it takes away your ability to swim.
Let me guess, Luffy ate a whole bunch of them.
Only one.
Really?
The gum
Only
fruit.
one? Oh,
He ate only one.
Oh.
I thought he
And he
ate
basically
more.
became a rubber man.
Oh, wait, Luffy did? He became the rubber man?
Yeah. He
That's-
became rubber. So he can
And
he has super extendable arm, and he can. I've seen him be shot and
And he just...
punched, and
He rebounded and
he
got the bullets launched back at the enemy. Or musket
Well,
balls.
he
Basically,
also
yeah.
got electrocuted
almost
and
bedtime,
didn't
dude.
feel a thing. Yep, I got my bed with me. Oh shoot.
Yep, time for me
I
to...
could try to run, but I'm actually kind of gonna be late there.
Alright, I'm running. Oh, Dragon Ball. Yes!
The original Dragon Ball is the best.
Yes, it is. I will not argue with that.
Is-
Fun,
Dragon
it's
Ball
a
Z
classic.
Is very good. It's
But-
a good one.
Dragon Ball.
But I personally, the original one is, in my opinion, far better.
A lot more shenanigans. True shenanigans. I mean, it is how Goku became powerful and how he had to work, you know, to what you recognized him in Dragon Ball Z. Like, most of the mainstream Dragon Ball fans only had watched Dragon Ball Z and they haven't watched Dragon Ball. And way very different feels from each other. Completely different.
I've mostly checked out Dragon Ball Z, but I never really checked out the other ones.
So, anime of the 80s was just simply built different. They were able to get away with a lot more stuff back in the day.
Okay, you guys know how Deadpool is famous for breaking the fourth wall.
He's pretty mellow compared
I
to
know
some anime characters from the 80s.
No. What I'm saying is, I happen to know of an anime that is about an anime.
Wait, what?
That's redundant, but go on.
No, the funny thing is, it's an anime TV show that stars a whole nother anime series.
That's funny.
You're watching. It is. It's just the concept is just like what, and it's just a weird show called Lucky Star.
Oh yeah, I heard about it. I heard it was pretty good. Haven't
From
seen
what
an
I've seen,
episode.
it's pretty good.
Haven't seen an episode though, so don't quote me. It looked good. But no, the original Dragon Ball, that crap was hilarious. And it actually had a pretty good arc, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, it had its share of filler episodes, but in one way or another, it was still kind of related to the main story. You know? But when the premise of your story with the original Dragon Ball is pretty simplistic, you got a lot of wiggle room for interpretation for different things. But overall, it was just fun. Ooh, let's make some torches. All right, I've got 28 torches. Do you need some?
Should I also bring some food with me?
I've got some food.
We've got food. We've got. I mean, there's animals around here, and there's also. We're in a savanna mountain range.
Yeah.
No, reason why I ask because then I can just bring a ton of food with me so that guys don't have to come back here if needed.
Fair enough.
I've got a sword that cooks whatever animal I kill.
Yep.
Ah, okay.
I've got a bow that does
I'm
the
good.
same
I'm
trick.
Mm.
I've also got 62 beef currently. So.
I've got a stack of fish, and I'm starting to get a pretty good sized stack of cooked mutton.
Well, I'm bringing some stuff with me. Wait, oops, I literally forgot something. Oh no! Need to go back up the stairs.
Game wise, I'm just gonna be doing this. I find terraforming to be quite relaxing.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it may be tedious, but it's very relaxing to me.
And especially when you have background music.
Yeah, or even the soundtrack to Minecraft over the years, they just kept improving it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the music changes at night.
Oh yeah.
If you're actually just listening to music at night versus the day, it does change.
Really? I haven't noticed that. Like, maybe it's because I haven't paid attention to...
Fist of the North Star. That is the manliest anime around. Hell yeah.
What one?
Fist of the North Star.
Never heard of that.
That... What?
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's my personal favorite isekai, where actually I have the tide, would be that time I got reincarnated as a slime, and then the other one would be So I'm a Spider, So What?
Yeah, I introduced you to the spider one.
Oh, that...
Yes, you did.
I already saw that.
I've got like all the light novels and the good number of the manga books for that one. I like the spider. She makes no pretense about being a hero. She's just, hey, I just want to live my life and eat good food. Don't mess with me.
Oh no.
But then, of course, she discovers the horrific secret of that world. Is like, gosh darn it, you know?
Yeah.
Because she is definitely not a heroic character. She's just as likely to kill a good guy as she is a bad guy. Like, no hesitation, just doesn't care.
Long
but
it benefits her belly.
Exactly. Basically, the story implies that in her previous life, it wasn't just one character that got isekai'd. It was an entire classroom that got exploded and isekai'd at the same time, including their teacher.
Yeah, that's...
And About a handful of them
What's
were.
much more messed up is the teacher was out.
Yeah, so she aged the slowest, so she looked like a damn kid. The problem is she forgot to act like the grown adult that she was supposed to be, and she wanted to be buddy with her students, but she was also doing things that, made her seem very, very questionable. Like, she wasn't doing anything, quote unquote, like romantic or inappropriate with the students. But there was stuff that she was doing in the background that was very shady. And I don't want to give away the plot of that whole story, because there are actual twists. And, like, things that makes it all make sense once you figure it out. If that makes sense.
Uh-huh. Oh, by the way, I have a question. Which tunnel should I take?
Okay, if going down the stairs from home base, you turn right
immediately to the right
and then you go until you reach a path marked by two
gravel pillars.
Gravel pillars, as it were.
Go past the pillars and follow the natural path of that pathway, and it'll take you to the portal to get you in our area.
I need to go in the area where the pillars are, or should I go past that?
You go into the gravel pillar area.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I'll be here in jiffy, hopefully.
Yeah, So I'm a Spider, So What is kind of also a slight dig at isekais at the same time. It also kind of makes fun of them. You know that, like, self-aware humor?
I actually like the gameplay.
Huh?
I actually also like the slash-on-slash gameplay. I mean, it is kind of...
I haven't seen that one, so I couldn't compare or tell you. Haven't seen that one. Couldn't tell you.
Wait, is it just me? Oh, never mind.
Hey, maybe we'll find a maze and there'll be a mini tartar.
No.
Make sure you get the tartar sauce.
This is gonna hurt. I know it.
Just
Why would you bring that up? Open the jar. Defeat Minotaur.
What do you think is the used dish?
The what?
People go on a pleasure about, like, the food.
Restate the question. I don't think I understood it.
What type of food in anime do you think people
Like people eat in real life?
about? There's literally one specific one that is literally in the top 3.
Soba noodles. Gotta have them noodles, man. That's my guess, anyway.
What is use in anime
almost bedtime.
that you see replete? Not that, but I mean, like, that you use as the god tier type of food.
Ooh, that's a hard one, because one of the big things about anime artists that they really strive to is to animate food and make it look awesome. Yeah. That's like one of the hallmarks of anime is animating food to look delectable. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard one, man. Oh, your parents let you watch Fist of the North Star as a kid? Oh, that's nuts. If my parents knew, there would be no way in hell they would have let me watch that. Let's see. Some of my quote-unquote gateway anime. Trigun. The Irresponsible Captain Tyler. Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
I like the original rather than Brotherhood, but I know that's kind of controversial.
That is because Brotherhood, it follows the manga way more closely. Like, it follows the actual source material very close. That's why people like Brotherhood more. Now, the
reason that I like the original is because that's the one I was introduced to.
I will say this, Brotherhood has the superior ending. Like, by far. You know how the Full Metal Alchemist kind of had that weird ending where Edward ended up getting thrown into the other dimension? And yeah, no, that didn't happen in Brotherhood. And you know how the Fuhrer was the Pride homunculus? In Brotherhood, he was Wrath. That actually made more sense, too. Because, you know, he was such a warmonger.
It does make more sense.
Yeah, so... And who kills lust and envy is different in Brotherhood. Do you want to take a guess who took them out? Or do you want...
Alphonse.
No. And you'll definitely cheer with Envy, because remember how Envy killed everybody's favorite intel officer? You know, the goofy dad guy with the kid?
Oh, yeah.
Mustang.
That was a big bummer.
Mustang took out Envy. And it was...
Oh, nice.
It was brutal. Like, when you see... Like, he didn't fully... You know what? You should watch the episode.
Arcane.
Like...
Arcane. Look at this.
Ooh!
Ooh,
This would be useful.
nice.
Oh, hey,
And
Red.
guess what else I brought? I
Oh!
brought some lapis.
So, Red, you know
I
that
have
special...
44 levels, so I might as well just check. I should probably get the
Field trip back to home base?
iron. Nah, I'm just gonna cook my some of my iron and make an iron pickaxe. And then
I
enchant
also have
it.
some coal with
I have
me.
40.
And I get a ton of wood.
Yeah.
Oh, the wood's very helpful. Thank you. That we can turn into
Coal
sticks.
and this. And I brought some gifts.
Oh, there was a
Bro,
90s anime that I cannot believe they got away with airing. Slapstick comedy martial arts. It was called Radma One Half. I cannot believe they got away with that. It's one of those, if you watch, you understand with, like, how did they get away with airing that? The premise of the show is there's the group of main characters all ended up on separate occasions falling into a cursed springs. Basically, it was like the 1,000 springs connected to each other, and each spring was different. Like, the premise of the curse is the same. If you get doused with cold water, you magically switched into whatever drowned in that spring. So the main character and his father, the premise of the story is the father took his son to go train in China to make him a quote-unquote real man, man's man. The father fell in the spring that turns him into a panda. The son fell into the spring of the drowned girl. So he turns into a red-headed girl if he gets hit with cold water. In order to switch them back, they have to be doused with really, really hot water, like bordering on boiling hot water. Not like fully boiling, but, you know, hot water, like hot shower water. And it's just, it's like a mixture of an action, comedy, slice of life. But it's bonkers because the humor is over the top. It's nuts. And they had no qualms with animating people that are topless. They did not give a darn back then. So you be careful with when you watch that, because like the main character does not give a rip. Like they don't do anything quote unquote, you know, they don't show the sort of activities that are inappropriate, but you know, when you have like the characters coming in and out of the water and sometimes they don't have a shirt on, it's just like, really guys, come on. I mean, I know it's supposed to be a comedy, but I'm like, that's a bit excessive. But like the shenanigans and stuff they do is really funny in that cartoon. So there's a few other kids. So the father and son, a panda and girl. Then there's one character that turns into a cat. One character that turns into a piglet. And I think there was a couple more, but I can't remember who they were. The character that turns into a cat is an Amazon. She's like this super physically strong character. Really talented at martial arts, but dumber than a brick.
So basically, it's the one with the 9 lives. I see.
Is she going to need them all too? She's does not make the best judgment calls.
Oh boy.
Thankfully, that character has an extreme threshold for pain.
I can see that.
Pain is just weakness leaving the body.
Yeah. Like, you know, just like casually shrugs off injuries that would normally break people's bones. She's like, ow.
Hit the head very hard and you might
That
hear it.
I actually felt that one.
Yeah,
Kind of
basically.
reaction, right?
Yeah. Now, the choreography in the fights are actually good, but remember, it's a comedy, so it has like the Three Stooges kind of slapstick element to it. Kind of like the original Dragon Ball Z, but without throwing the, the Kamehameha. It's just like, you know, speed gymnastics and martial arts.
Yes, that's what it is, but it is literally next level.
Yeah. So, like, the main character, he is, like, super hyper-competitive at, like, everything, and it gets easily bored. And
Goku?
yeah. And it's funny is one of the other main characters is a girl that the main character gets betrothed to marry. He has to marry this girl. Remember, he switches into a girl every time he gets hit with cold water. Oftentimes, that girl will rope him into, like, competitions, but it's like a girls only. But like there's like one episode where, you know, the track team, they're down a member, and you know the maker's like, yeah, so what do I care, it's only for girls, so what? And she's like, oh, I'm glad you pointed that out. And you know, she dumps a bucket on him, and she just throws the pink with frills uniforms at his/her feet. All right, get suited up, let's go. And he's just like, what the hell was that for? And why do I have to wear that?
Oof.
But like they make up stupid competitions for the sake of, like, they just amp it up to like, that doesn't exist. That's just ridiculous, but it's for comedic effect.
It's for the sake of entertainment.
You know, Ninja Scroll is one I haven't seen, but I've heard great things about.
What's that?
Oh, that's an older anime. One of those like ultra violent late 80s, early 90s era. Kind of, during the
Almost
golden
bedtime,
era.
everybody.
Okay.
One anime
Also,
movie
leave
that
the
I
iron
highly
for me
recommend.
to Mine, because I've got the efficiency, the fortune pickaxe.
Oh.
Oh, leave the resources.
Yeah, let me pick them up because I've got the fortune pickaxe.
Yeah. Akira is a movie I strongly recommend. Another one that I recommend, but it's a very slow-paced story. It also deals a lot with PTSD. It's called Jin Rose Wolf Brigade. That one...
Where did I hear that one? Yeah.
I talked to you about it earlier.
Oh,
It's yeah. It's a movie. It's slow paced. Like it does kind of start off intense because it starts off with the riot incidents and the shootout in the sewers. The main character is a member of a police death squad. So and it's dystopia done right, but it's interesting because it's told through the perspective of a member of a kill squad. And yeah, I think there's only like 2 or 3 shootout scenes in the entire movie, but then a lot of it really is that asking the big questions, and it's dealing with the guy dealing with the whole trauma of everything that happened. And it's like him making the decision whether or not he's staying with, the death squad or leaving. And, I don't want to spoil what happens at the end, but it's like one of those, thought-provoking stories.
Mm-hmm.
And have you heard of Akira?
Not that I can recall, no.
Okay, that is a classic. It has a science fiction and horror aspect to it. It's you know how in so many different animes when people are like on a motorcycle, they do the power slide where they're like going fast and they turn it sideways to slow it down. Akira was the first movie to do that. The classic power slide in all the action movies. That was first done by Akira. Alright, I see you've put some beds out. Yeah, so Akira. That one is a classic. And give you a perspective, that one was released in the theater the same year Disney's Little Mermaid was. Back when people believed that all cartoons were only made for kids. And so if somebody's like, oh, cartoon movie, that's for kids. I'm like, okay, watch Akira and say that again. I dare you. Yeah, no, I've heard good things about Ninja Scroll. Haven't actually watched it. I should get around to doing that. I owe it to myself. But yeah, Akira, it's hard to believe that all that animation was done by hand. Akira is a very similar kind of setting that you would see in Cyberpunk, but like done really good. Does that make sense? It's a very Cyberpunk style show. Another great cyberpunk Not just the live action, which did a great job. Alita, Battle Angel. That's one of the OGs for cyberpunk. The genre of cyberpunk. And the live action of Alita Battle Angel did a really phenomenally good job. I was really pleased with it. Jin Rose Wolf Brigade is a very slow and somber paced story. Very thought-provoking. Akira is just a classic. You've got to see that one. The opening scene with the motorcycle battle between the two rival gangs, it will grip you. It's brutal and so well animated. Hey, did you see the message, Arcana?
Yep, I'm Turner. Putting the other lapis in here. Iron, coal, raw iron.
Yeah, like I said, the Ranma 1/2, I'm surprised they got away with making. It's funny, but, you know, like, dang, really? They never show any of the characters, you know, doing the deed with each other. Because, you know, the story starts off where it's still in high school. So they don't do that crap. But, yeah. Yeah. I don't remember if the characters ever figure out how to break the curse. But a lot of shenanigans in that story happens. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is worth the watch. So I definitely recommend that for you, Arcana. They do a...
I'll give it another go.
Yeah, they stick to the manga and the source material a lot more closely. And the actor who voiced Mustang, the quality of his performance went up significantly. Like, whenever Mustang is on screen, he steals the show.
I'm going up to the top of this peak to start. Ooh, calcite. Never mind. I'm going to get distracted by the calcite.
How are you doing on food, Red? Alright, you said to leave all, like, iron and all that stuff for you to pick up?
Yeah.
I found a pretty decent vein over here. So I'll just grab all the stone around it and leave the iron alone.
Okay, I'll be right over there.
Okay, no problem. Oh, are you Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, that is efficient. Holy heck. Who's typing? I think that's Red typing.
I think so as well.
Alright, thanks for hanging with us, Red. Have a great night.
You as well. Have a good one.
Red. I was talking to Red.
Yeah, I was too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sun is starting to go down.
I've decided I'd finally get one of these veins of calcite collected.
Oh, are you going to add that to your castle?
I don't know. Kind of goes against the dark, foreboding castle theme.
Okay.
But setting down bed and in bed.
Likewise.
I got a little distracted by the calcite there.
Some of the best, like, classic anime was made by Studio Ghibli.
Oh, that's good stuff.
Oh, man.
My favorite one is Princess Mononoke.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Now my kids used to be really obsessed with Ponyo. I also liked Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. That one was good.
I have not seen that one.
Really? How about Castle in the Sky?
Nope.
Porco Rosso?
That one sounds familiar.
Okay.
That was disconcerting. Whoa.
So you've never seen Nausicaa Valley of the Wind.
That is correct.
Oh, that's a good one. I know you've seen Spirited Away.
Yes.
Okay. How about Kiki's Delivery Service?
I have seen that one.
That one's also a nice one, I think. Alright, do you want me to stop shaving off the top of this layer and go somewhere else? Or do you want me to go down another layer? One more layer down?
Well, one of the big things I was... Ooh! Emerald!
Found an emerald? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, so do you want me to shave one more layer down?
I'm going to keep going down until I'm at 166.
Oh, okay.
That was my whole plan, is getting the whole mountainside down to 166.
Anybody watching the stream, thank you so much for just hanging around. Even though we're doing a very monotonous and boring task for Minecraft. But this is how you get all the resources, so there you go. With all this cobblestone, you can make a castle. Just get a nice stone cutter.
Oh, yeah.
You can make a decent looking castle. I mean, I like the netherrack themed, and I liked the deep stone themed. Yeah, no, I know a lot of Studio Ghibli films that are really good to watch, so if you ever need an idea, just let me know. I've got plenty of regular stone pickaxes in the trunks up there. So we're not going to run out of pickaxes anytime soon. And that's just for getting the regular stone. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing about anime is you have to just do your homework before you get it or watch it, because you can come across something super wholesome and awesome, or you can come across something that you did not need to see and will be forever scarred in your subconscious and in your psyche. So you have to be really careful with anime. You have to do your research before you watch it. Alright, I think I'm going to drop all my stone in the boxes, and I'm going to take my pickaxe, and I'm going to mine as much netherrack as I can carry on the way back to home base. And then I'm going to work on my little wizard's tower for a wee bit.
Not a problem. I mean, like I said, this is...
Yeah,
we don't need the stone, so you can just jump it off a cliff.
Emerald over here, my dude. Located an emerald.
Ooh.
I know you got that fortune, so you should get 2 out of it.
Sometimes 2, sometimes 1, sometimes 3. It really just depends on the draw.
All right,
You know
well,
what I mean?
well, everything you
In that
can to
case,
get
it
an
was
advantage. Hey, maybe next time we'll get more than that.
Yeah, the one I found earlier gave me 2. So, who knows?
Yeah, fingers crossed. I'm going to leave some fish in one of the trunks and some cooked pork chops and cooked mutton.
Dude, take it home. I've been self-sufficient for
quite some time.
many days. Yeah.
All right.
Take the chests. Take the chests. Take everything.
I'll leave the chests there.
No. I want to take that area down to the level we're at.
Oh, well, go ahead and do that on your own terms, okay? I trust your judgment.
What I'm saying is I'm trying to level the entire mountain.
Right, and you like to keep it uniform as you go.
Yeah. Otherwise, in order to keep access to it, I have to put yet another skill path.
Another,
You know what I mean?
yeah, another good anime that's been going on for quite a while right now. And they just finished a major story arc, and I hope they pick up and get the next story arc going. Have you heard of Demon Slayer?
I've heard of it, never watched it.
So they've got them all on Crunchyroll and Netflix. They've got 3 seasons and a movie ready for watch. Both the English and the Japanese voice cast did a phenomenally good job. But yeah, Demon Slayer is absolutely amazing. That one I highly recommend. Alright, I'm in the Nether, so if you need to jump in bed whenever, you should be good to go. It's going to take me a hot minute to get through the tunnel system back to the house.
I already figured it out. I figured that out because it was nighttime and I just went to bed and I was able to go to sleep without any delay.
Right, and I'm in transit through the Nether right now.
So thank you, but unnecessary information. Let's open up these chests, see if there's anything useful.
Yeah, so Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, it religiously sticks to the source material. I'm making the tunnel that leads to the turn that takes to the mountain 3 spaces wide now.
Okay.
It'll narrow
Just
down
be careful.
it'll narrow down to 2 spaces at the junction. And I gotta keep my eyes peeled for the lava flows.
Yeah. Like I said, just be careful.
Will do. Yeah, so Starfield, people say it's the Star Citizen Slayer. That's laughable. It isn't. It's not even remotely the same kind of game. So, people in the Star Citizen community were getting all upset about it. And I'm just like, yeah, I'll take a chill pill. So, yeah, Starfield has the usual Bethesda issues and problem. Okay, that's gonna be rough. Okay. Okay, I think we're right. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at that gold. I'll be taking that. Now you want me to gather up as much quartz for you as I can, right? Arcana?
Quartz would be nice, but I mean, I usually... Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, my dude.
Okay. I usually use quartz for finishing my pickaxe. And I've got a bunch of pillars already at home base. We'll see how many more I need over time. Right now, I'm working on helping the group.
I hear that. There. I don't know if you're able to watch on my screen or not, but there is this unusual material here that I don't recognize.
Here. I'm coming to the portal. You tell me the coordinates.
By the main entrance, and instead of going right, you go left to the end of that hall.
Okay, so near home base.
And I completely destroyed it with the iron pickaxe, so you're not supposed to harvest it with the iron pickaxe, apparently. Well, that does that for that pickaxe. Okay, cool beans. Heading back to the portal to head back to main base.
What did it look like?
I'm not sure how I can verbally describe it to you. Look like a tree trunk or something?
What colors?
Hey, Phantom, thanks for hanging out at least. You take care of yourself. Good luck with work. With the work that you're doing, that is. Okay, I've got a boatload of those bricks. Back in the overworld. Back at home base. I can't tell from here, but I think it's nighttime already. So I've got to beeline to the house and close the door. Yeah, it's nighttime. Beelining it to the house. Oh. In bed. You're still in the nether.
Yep.
So how's this game working for you on Xbox? Doing fine?
It works fine.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's see.
How far to the left of the...
All the way to the end of the hall, there's unusually colored. It looks kind of like a tree trunk. If that makes sense, like the texture's like a tree trunk.
Do not mine that without a diamond pickaxe. That is ancient debris.
Okay, so I shattered one of them with the iron pickaxe, and it was destroyed, so my bad. So, okay.
All good. I'm just letting you know now.
So that way
Yeah, that's ancient debris.
So, really good stuff, I presume.
It's how you get netherite gear.
Oh, okay. So,
For you cook the ancient debris, and it becomes netherite scrap. You then craft gold and netherite scrap, 4 of each, to create one one netherite ingot. With that ingot and an upgrade template now, you can make netherite gear.
oh, hey. So, I think this is the treasure chest that my daughter was using. She's got 3 of those things in her chest. Well, I'll just go ahead and leave it in there. Maybe next time she gets on, I'll try
Check out how many I have.
Probably a lot, I'm going to guess. Probably a lot.
40s, if I remember correctly.
That's a lot. And I've got 34 gold nuggets. Now I've got 3 gold ingots. Okay, that's good. Alrighty.
There. I have another stack and a little bit of
who needs lapis lazuli?
eventually I will.
Okay.
I'm going to create chambers inside. Dude, at a certain angle, those white pillars look like teeth to a mouth in my castle.
That's awesome.
Come look at it at this angle.
Hang on one sec. Got to do a few things. My little... Gotta put glass up. Okay. 6. Bah. Hang on, stepping out. Let's see. I'm gonna need another shield soon, because the one I've got is a bit beat up. Iron door. Minecraft. Minecart, I mean. Alright, sorry, got distracted. What now?
No, it's okay. Stand right here and look at my castle door.
Alright.
It looks like teeth.
Kinda. Yeah, I do see that. That looks cool.
It's just a funny little,
You know why they call it the toothbrush? You know, the toothbrush was invented in Alabama. You know why?
Why?
Because if it was invented anywhere else, it would be called the teeth brush.
I don't get it.
not funny when I have to explain the joke. If it was invented anywhere else, it would be called the teeth brush, you know. I know, I'm not funny. Okay, I get it.
I just don't get it. I'm sorry.
Poor teeth hygiene.
Now, I have a diamond helmet with respiration 3.
Oh! Are you getting ready to go raid that ocean place? The
No,
underwater
not yet.
temple?
Dude, I only got 2 pieces of diamond gear. One of which is a diamond pickaxe. Well, 3 diamond gear. A diamond pickaxe, a diamond sword, and a diamond helmet. I've got the other stuff, I just don't have the levels to enchant them yet.
Oh.
Next thing I'm going to be enchanting is going to be diamond boots.
Dude, I'm trying to build there.
Sorry. I was just trying to see what you had built. What the? Oh, stairs.
Yeah, so as you can see, I want my red tower to get that high. That's a lot of dogs. My place has officially gone to the dogs.
Doggone it.
Ha ha ha.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Bad pun.
Gosh, doggy Bobby.
Well, I now have a total of 61 emerald. And I have 4 dune armor trims. I have a coast armor trim.
I had better get a door set up in there. Doesn't have to be the best looking door, but it's got to be a door. Oh.
Go to bed.
Fine. Rogue there, Raggy.
The real question is, should I go back to my mountain and take a break from that and do something else?
Your call, man. Your call. There. That should be good enough to keep bad things out. I think one of the next things I need to do in Minecraft is go on like a massive scouting journey with all my dogs. it's not like the bad guys are going to be able to stop me from doing anything. They could attack me at their risk.
I got the book ready that I need for my boots, but I don't have the levels yet. I just spent all my levels. I must go gain some more.
Remember that Gauntlet game? You need something, the announcer, something about experience. What was it he said? It was pretty funny.
I know what you're talking about, and it's one of the Gauntlet, I think it's Dark Legacy.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what he says either.
It's gonna drive me crazy. I'll have to look it up or something. Gonna need to get a lot of coal. I think you had a whole box of them things too. Yeah, you do.
You have a box of them at home, and I also have plenty at the mountain.
Block of coal. So can you turn that into little coals?
Yes. You can split that. Just take that to a crafting table.
Okay, cool. Because I've got about 11, 12 furnaces. And I'm about to cook a lot of stuff for bricks for nether.
Now, actually, if you're going to do that way, you want to keep it as the blocks. Because the blocks last longer.
Oh, they do?
Yes. But that's if you're going to do a continual burn.
I think so.
The best time for a block of coal would be when you've got a automated smelting
system
machine,
going.
An auto cooker.
Oh, okay. I'll remember that. Thank you.
And eventually I will help you make one if you want.
I definitely, we got to do that tutorial video sometime too.
But we're going to need, actually, considering how much iron I've gotten, I don't think we need much more.
Why don't we make a date or something to do that at a later time? Probably not tonight, but it's a really good idea.
Another day?
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, we can make a video of that.
Moo. Okay. 9 stacks. Okay. Need to divide that 9 ways. Oh, you weren't kidding about that coal lasting much longer. Dude, that's really nice.
Yeah.
That is nice. Okay.
Now, the best fuel source is blocks of dried kelp.
Dried kelp. No kidding. Okay.
Personally, I've never made it. But
It's
that
just
being
what you've
said,
heard. You've heard on the
I've
grapevine.
been told that, and I've seen it. I've also seen it. I've never made it myself.
Good to know. All right. Now, where is the stone cutter tool? I think that got moved as well.
Last I
Yeah, Red said he moved it to the new house up there. Now, what do you need to have in order to make? You think you need iron and stone, right?
For what?
To make a stone cutter.
Yeah, iron and stone slab, I think. Here, let me look it up.
I'll look it up. All right. Let's see. One iron, and what is that? Iron and just stone. Okay.
Okay, so how you make stone is a cobblestone.
Just cobblestone, huh? Okay.
In case you didn't know.
Well, now I do.
Are you ready to go to bed?
Yeah. Is it that time again? Yep, it's that time again.
Yep.
See, I've got 64 cobblestone. So, where's the recipe for just stone? What's a shulker box? Is that like...
Honestly, I don't know.
I think those are the boxes that has something to do with the end. You put one on your end of the end,
I
and
think
you go on
so.
the end, and then you put another one down there, and it's like you can move items between the two worlds.
You can put them to anywhere. It's not just the end, it's like anywhere. If you're in the overworld, a shulker box one place, and put another shulker
Oh,
box
you
there.
put... Let's see what happens when I cook cobblestone.
Turns
Just
into
stone. Okay. I feel so silly because that's like supposed to be a really simple thing. Okay.
It's okay. I mean, if you've never done it,
Yeah, never.
I had first learned about it. I had to look it up.
Yeah, I was like, I don't get this. Okay. Craftable. Okay, I can make a stone cutter now. There we go. Got one. Alright. Alright, cool. I learned something new. Okay, cool. Now I just got stone. Okay. All these dogs. Yeah, anybody coming into this backyard is going to have a really bad day.
If they cause trouble.
If they cause trouble. Otherwise, they'll be like regular dogs, you know, pet me, love me. Dude, that is a lot of dogs. So,
Yep.
on my next major overworld adventure, I'm going to bring the pack with me. Actually, I've got quite a bit of cobblestone. Granite. Dirt block. I gotta go do something.
I'm almost to the layer that I really am.
Okay. Okay. Stone cutter. Where's that crafting table?
There's one by the mine entrance.
I found the one in my house and out in the yard. I'm good.
Figured I'd try and help.
Mm-hmm. There we go. This should be more than enough now. Let's get that, let's get this tower going. I know I need to put in some more torches here. Alright. In a much more organized manner, too. Okay, let's see, do. I don't have to worry about the interior decorations for my little tower soon. I almost have the frame complete. Click, say click, take a pic. Okay, so that's all the bricks I can put down for now. That was a lot of bricks I made. Let's go grab a few more. Let's go make a few more.
Oh, it's almost bedtime.
That happened in a hurry, didn't it? Alright, heading to the bed. There we go. Okay, 11 more of these bricks to put down. Yep.
Now to go to another peak.
Oh, you flattened that one down to the level you wanted?
After I finish this peak. No, it just... part of this area just levels off, and rather than have to work around it, I want to be able to just take down the peak next to it that's causing this area that's...
Be all uneven?
doesn't quite...
Just
yeah.
doesn't feel right to you?
Exactly.
Okay, fair enough.
But I'm gonna finish this pickaxe first. Because it's my last pickaxe other than my diamond one. And, well, I better go prepared than unprepared.
Right. Okay. I've got a lot of torches. That's good though, I kind of need them. Alright. Our home base is getting pretty awesome. Even with, you know, all the other guest players that only rarely jump in, even their stuff is starting to come along. Let's take a look at this place. All right. What is this? Oh, all the villagers in here. And a kitty cat. Okay. Spruce. Alright, don't go this way, or I'll fall in the lava. That would be bad.
You don't want to fall in my lava pits.
Definitely not, that would hurt.
Not only would it hurt, but there is literally, I've made it so that there is no escape.
Nice.
So if you fall in, you're dead.
Well, I would not like that because I'd lose my favorite bow. Let's go take a look at Red Stranger's little tower house. What is he doing? He is up to something over here. He's got his cactus farm going, which I think is pretty cool. He's got a boat with a chicken sitting in it outside his door. Because why not? I've already gone up his tower. It's pretty impressive. Oh, he's got a anvil just outside his place.
Well, I'm gonna have to get off in the next couple 3 minutes.
No problem.
Gotta make sure that
You gotta do the parent thing.
certain. Exactly. I've got to be a parent.
Yep. No, that's cool.
Apparently.
Uh-huh. I got that.
I know. I'm full of pathetic puns.
Nah. You're nice with the puns. Certain people, they go full ham with the puns because they want it to be a war crime level of pun. And we all know with whom you speak of.
Indubitably.
Yes, indeed.
Or shall I say invariably?
Invariably.
Intermittently.
Now you're just getting into big words.
Undeniably.
Assuredly.
Inconceivably.
Inconceivably. Inconceivable.
Insurently. Just for the fun of it. Going along words that sound the same or sound similar.
But they don't mean the same.
But also have they don't mean the same, but they have similar meanings. That's the interesting thing.
The English language is so messed up on so many levels if you think about it.
Well, it's like that. I seen a Facebook meme where it says the English language is made up of loose grammar found from other languages that it beat up in a dark alley.
Yeah, it sounds pretty accurate. Like, you know, as Americans and, you know, native English speakers, we get annoyed with people whose second language is English, but then you stop to think. Considering how complex and sometimes asinine our language is, you actually have to be really impressed with people who have to learn the English language and it's not their first language. That's got to be a horrible struggle. Like, I have mad respect for people who, you know, learn English and it's not their first language. Because, yeah, this language is a nightmare to learn. Something that we kind of take for granted, you know, since we're kind of natives.
Indeed. I mean, I'm sure that people who speak Spanish have the same thing. Like, I mean, it's not nearly as complex as
Believe it or not,
American
Japanese.
English.
It's a difficult language to learn as your second language, but like the structure of their grammar is a lot more simplistic. But you know, like once you crack that code, you should be able to kind of get it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, English is considered one of the worst. So is the language that they speak on Iceland. I don't know the specific name of that language, though. It's a really peculiar
Icelandic?
name. I think so, but don't quote me on that. Where are you at? Because you want to see something funny?
I'm on my mountain.
Oh, yeah, if I tried to go there right now, I would crash the game.
The dogs.
Oh, yeah. There is a brigade of them. The dog brigade. Holy crap. I may have gone a bit overboard.
Nah. You can never have too many dogs.
I think we're about to test the
So
integrity.
personally, if I could do the same thing with dogs as you could with cats, I would totally make an army of cats.
Oh, that would be funny.
Yeah.
And when I look at this number of dogs, I like hear the voice of Kerrigan narrating "I am the swarm." You know, from StarCraft.
Oh, I know. I knew exactly what you were talking about.
A dogling rush. Forget zerglings, we got doglings. Holy crap! Yeah, if you ever look at my screen, this is actually pretty comedic. This is a comedic number of dogs.
I've got a spider following me.
Like, you know how in the movie Aliens, the motion tracker blackout and everybody's like, oh no. Yeah, my dogs would cause that to happen.
I'm about to enter the lair that when I finish this one, I'm going to enter the lair really am dreading.
I am
You know why I'm going to dread it? Because it'll be in the fog bank or cloud bank.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, how many can I get to sit here?
I'm going to finish this row and then I got to go be a parent.
Go be a parent.
Make sure that
Do
gotta
what you
make sure
gotta
that
do.
the kids are asleep.
Yeah, that. They generally don't do that very well, do they?
Some of them don't. Some of them do. It really depends.
Let's hear all that pitter patter of feet now. This is like turning Star Citizen's graphics up to maximum with all the volumetric clouds and physics and all that put in. Like, I'm testing the server with all these dogs now.
Is it starting to lag?
Not on my end. It might on yours.
Or in a joking manner, is it starting to wag?
Haha. That was actually kind of clever. I'll give you credit for that one. That was actually pretty. That was clever.
I do try.
Man. Ultimate Swarm.
Whoa.
What? Have you looked on my screen?
No, I was, again, play on words. Think about what you said,
Okay.
then add what I said to what you said.
I don't think I, quite processed all that. Holy cow.
I said, whoa. You said man, and I said, whoa. I'm saying,
yeah,
add
okay.
what I said to what you said.
Okay, I get it now.
Sorry, I mean, it's getting late for me.
Yeah. That 3 o'clock humor's starting to kick in, isn't it? Like, where everything's funny, but it's...
Yeah.
When you wake up the next day and you're like...
But it's really not.
And you're like, I actually said that. I'm so embarrassed.
Yeah, that kind of thing is starting to kick in.
Gotcha. So, 3 o'clock humor is what I call it. Where everything is funny, even things that are objectively stupid. It's funny as all get out. Even though it really shouldn't be, but it is.
Indeed.
Man, I've got a whole army. And my dog in real life just walked past me and farted. You dirty crop duster. And it's the...
Sorry for laughing, but...
It's the old dog, too. And here's the thing. She's curled up in a ball next to me and she looks peaceful. I'm like, I can't be mad at that because she looks cute. But my nose is still burning. Oh, mercy.
Especially since it's a dog fart, too.
Oh, yeah. Man, an old dog fart on top of that. She's 16 now, believe it or not. So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's getting up there.
Every day for her being alive is like extra credit, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean...
She's just, I'm happy to have her.
16 is not a young age for a dog.
No, definitely not.
Well, I do have to go now.
Well, hey, thanks for hanging. And I think there's
It's
only...
my pleasure.
Only one or like...
I will say this. Hopefully we can get on again tomorrow.
I hope so. No promises, because I am overdue for...
Of course.
For doing Star Citizen and Armored Core. And I need to, record some offline footage for making actual videos again. Because I finally reinstalled some of the video making software. I need to make legitimate videos.
Understandable.
Yeah. Now let's put these two bricks down.
You have a great rest of your evening, and
Yeah.
I will be on Minecraft tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see.
Alright. I actually should probably start wrapping things up here too. Because I've got to get my sleep schedule back on track. Because yesterday I told you I was on that 16-hour. And I went to bed at 7 a.m. around 8. And then I woke up at noon and could not fall back to sleep. So you do the math.
Oh, yeah.
And prior to that, I had only been getting 5 or 6 hours of sleep for over a week. So I'm a little bit out of it. I think my brain is finally slowing down enough. I should be able to tuck myself into bed real soon. So, I mean, a good way...
Good evening.
Yeah, a good way to end Labor Day, right? Now
Indeed.
we're now technically into the day after
In Minecraft
Labor Day.
laboring.
Indeed. That is a decent pun. I will allow it. So, to people on YouTube, thanks for hanging with me. I'm just going to do one quick walk around the home base area. Kind of mentally try to figure out what my next move in this game needs to be. Maybe I need to just go offline and just record things for a bit. And have all that footage in reserve for making stuff. Good night, Arcana. And Plain Bagel, if you're ever watching again, I would love to see what you do with this section. Oh, it's becoming nighttime. That means I should head straight back to bed. I gotta do more with this house. Alright. That's awesome. Do need to make some glass so that I can finish the windows upstairs. Do I have any in my boxes? Thought I had some. No, I didn't. Maybe one of these ones? Huh? There's the glass. All right. Yeah, let's go finish putting up the glass upstairs. I have to figure out what to do with this house. Plenty of light up here. Okay. I have no idea what I want to do. This is all impressive. So this is the community server for the YouTube channel. And I am not gonna lie, I'm very impressed with everybody's work. Yeah, I think that's about as good as it gets. Any more space and I won't be able to go down the stairs. Okay. I think that's as good as it gets up here too. All right. I think I need to make a ladder. I've got ladders. Not sure what to do. I'm gonna have to think. Plan my next move carefully. Let's make some ladders at least. That should be more than enough. is that extra door. That extra trap door I had. I had an extra trap door, I think. Thought I had one. Ah, there it is. Alright, well, let's go install it. Yep. Three, two, one. All right. Torch for the corner. Torch for the corner. Torch for the corner. A secondary torch. Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should keep most of the mobs off the roof. At least for now. Need to put another one up here. Yeah, but here. Yeah. I'll have to worry about all the decor in here to make this little house more of a proper home. But yeah, observation deck, maybe like add magic stuff, crafting stuff. And this is to a deep mine. Goes really far down. Perfect place to stop. Perfect. All right, folks. Oh, TV man, you caught me as I was closing down. Thanks for at least dropping by. So, thanks for dropping in, Mr. TV man. You caught me as I was just saying goodnight and happy gaming. Take care of yourself. Hope we get to meet again sometime. Take care.